Hey, thank you. I'm glad I'm doing well too. I'm to the point now where I smell everything. Now that everything is balanced, like I honestly feel like I'm in recovery. And I love it. Keep not putting water in the fridge, damn it. Yes, I do. They are in storage so they don't get lost or messed up, but yes, I do. I know. I thank you guys so much for rooting for me. Hey, Expa. Like, especially when I'm having tough days. They're hard to find, too. Yes, I did, Marissa. I am in the Oxford house. Good morning, Linda. Now, it did leave me in the position of having to do tarot again to pay the rent until something else works out. But my mental health is so much better. Those windows are my favorite part. Thank you, Marissa. Not gonna lie to you, those are my favorite part. I got my TV mounted last night, so the baby can't break it no more. Where's the bag I'm looking for? Under my hoodie, because that's what I do with it. We'll try cotton candy. Y'all told me to try it, so I'm trying it because this pill has me hella dehydrated. Let's see. I start my week of take-homes on Monday. Oh, they smell good. Okay, pretty color. Thank you. I forget how you say it. Is it Jolene or Jolene? Thank you guys for the gifts. Finally trying Liquid IV. Let's hope this goes well. I'm trusting y'all on this one. I thought so. I know you told me how to pronounce it before. Let me get myself a window fan. Absolutely, because I need more air coming in. Now let's see. Suspicious. Definitely sucralose in it, but the taste good. A little watery, but good. These things were expensive too. I don't know if that's something I can really keep around, but we'll see. How is everybody today? Let me get the chat part in before I gotta start hustling. Thank you, Marissa. I don't know. I feel like I didn't really do a lot in rehab. I got my credit card, and that was a really big deal, especially being as high as it is. Like the limit, I mean. I got my divorce. Got my teeth fixed. Got my glasses. So I can chalk that up to rehab accomplishments. But most of it just happened. It wasn't even like I did it. My nurse there was like, you know, you have these benefits and you should really use them and do it now while you have time to yourself. And she was right. Thank you, Nikki. I did forget to, when I first came to this place from the rehab, I moved here February 15th. I told you guys how I was a little institutionalized. I didn't know how to live without people telling me what to do or having control. So that first shopping day, I bought the stupidest shit. I didn't think about feeding me only the baby. It was terrible. It was, I'm not going to lie. And I realized a couple days ago that I'm actually shopping like a grown adult again, and I know what to buy. I'm learning what the baby likes and doesn't like, and I'm able to accommodate him. But that's an achievement for me. I'm not afraid to go out anymore. I'm not afraid of the freedom anymore, is what I should say. It's been a month and a couple weeks, and I've adjusted finally very well, in my opinion. And I like it here. I wish rent wasn't weekly. I do wish that was once a month. It would make things a lot easier. But I get why they do it that way. I don't think I'd change anything else. Oh, Nikki, I was out day before yesterday, walking home from adventuring to get to the dentist. And I just got hit with this peace and this comfort and this realization that all these things are beautiful, and I haven't been seeing them for 11 years, just about. Oh, that gray spot is getting big. Oh, hell no. Good morning, Belle. I am. Thanks. Hope you are too. He's doing great, Marissa. I just happened to turn and see that is one hell of a gray patch coming in there. I'm too young for gray hair, damn it, and I don't want to dye it. Hey, Shelby. Life is good. But I think part of what triggered that is my meds are finally balanced. Hey, Rico. Like, I'm not getting sick every day or feeling sick every day. I'm not jonesing like I was. I'm not getting the hot flashes and the sweats. So I literally feel sober for the first time since I got sober. Well, right after. I think it started in December where it was not holding and all that. But I had about a month to feel like this. So when I tell people it's 17 months, I have to kind of correct myself because it feels like the beginning again. But I don't know. I'm here. That's what matters. Doing my step work, working on me, actually working the steps, not just answering the questions. And when I say working, I don't mean like the making amends. I've been doing that. But like the self-acceptance and surrender from step 1, I admitted that I was powerless, but I never worked on the self-acceptance part. I just answered the questions. I love it. Like I said, the only thing that I don't like here is weekly rent. That's a little hard to do every week, especially having to rely on tarot. Some weeks are really slow. That's it. That's the only thing I would change or have an issue with. Which I am going to have to make today a pretty busy tarot day. It's my last day and I'm short still a little. So if y'all want a reading, now is a good time to get it. It's much appreciated. And I swear we're going to stop this laziness and excuses stuff. Although the dentist was not an excuse. I never knew what it was until I went to rehab, and now all these people that follow me know. It's crazy. It's like when you get a car that's a certain color, or you get pregnant and everybody gets pregnant, or everybody has that color car. And you didn't know about it, and then when you get it, it's like everybody knows. Hey, AJ. I also did a thing yesterday that actually I feel pretty big for doing. I didn't undo all of it. There are some that will never, I know, aren't they? I hated them at first, but now they've grown on me. There are some that I will never be able to accept is on my content, if that makes sense. I wouldn't want to converse with them. You know, I've forgiven, but I'm done. However, there was a lot of people that are blocked or were blocked that I don't know why they were blocked. So I went on a massive unblocking spree yesterday. So some people that were here before may be coming back. And a lot of them, looking at their accounts, really just wanted to help, but I didn't trust it. Thanks, Emily. Hey, Nat. Like, I mean, I'm already used to people coming in from the scammer pages just because they think I'm scamming. So if I'm wrong and they were haters, it's no different than any others. And they're just boosting views and interactions. So no biggie. I do. Thank you, Drea. And for everybody coming in, we have spots for tarot today. 10 a reading. Info is in the link tree for payment. Let me know in the note that that's what it's for. Please and thank you. Hope everybody's days are going good. I don't know what to say half the time I'm on here. My mouth didn't get as dry as fast. Hey, Sarah. I went with neutrals like the brown and tan and blue. I didn't think of black. I have you, Samantha, and I'm so sorry for your loss. Good afternoon, Stacy. Well, thank you, Drea. I wouldn't go that far, but thank you. We're going to sit here in front of this air. It's humid today. Boy, look at them all pouring in. He's doing good. He counts to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on his fingers. Now, instead of doing the whole hand, he does one finger on one hand and one finger on the other hand. It's kind of cute. And he is really starting to zoom with his push walkers. I went in yesterday. I was a little late to pick him up, a little later than I usually am. And when he saw me, he literally was a step short of running to come and see me. And when I picked him up, he started patting my back like this because I pat his. It's so cute. He is 17 months. Just turned on the 1st. And I know I swear I just found out I was pregnant yesterday. I was going to say last night and year came out, but whatever. But I guess that's just how life goes. Although I don't think it's really that time speeds up. I think we get so caught up in life that we just lose our time. Hey, Jalen, thank you. Hey, She, thank you very much. I'm very good, and you? Hey, Sharon. I've noticed now that I've gotten more calm and stopped focusing on the future, my days don't feel as short. Thanks again. He is doing great, working on walking by himself. Definitely almost running behind push toys. But I'm glad to hear you're doing good. He is a very big boy. Just a reminder, we have several tarot spots open for today. It's my last day, so let's get them in. $10 a reading. Info for payment is in the link tree. I literally think I'm at the most like 50 to go. So 5 readings. 5 readings. I don't know why I did that. I don't know. And this is one of the things, I wanted to show you guys this yesterday and forgot. This is one of the things that really caught my attention the other day when I was like basking in recovery glow. Oh, come on. Well, thanks, Brew. Wait, that's not even what I want. I want effects. Okay. No, there we go. Thank you for the gift. I seen it. Look how pretty this is. Thank you, Brianna. Look how pretty. I saw that and had to stop and take a picture. That was the kind of world I was in when I was like, oh yes, I'm so happy to be sober. Just seeing all that, the beauty out there, and isn't it? I've never seen a tree do like that. Be so big and so full of flowers. We have, I guess because where I live, it's a lot of greenery and the trees are just blooming like crazy. It would not be like this in Baltimore. Not at all. Thank you, She. I feel amazing too. And it's good to be doing what I love, clear-headed, and making sense and making people happy. I love it. Now, would I prefer to live on it the way I'm having to? No, and I'm working on getting away. But I think even when I get a job, I'll still do tarot because I love it. One day I would like to, maybe when I'm retired or have an ideal position, I'd like to have a little tarot place. We need to get the social work going first. But that would be a cool thing. Open up a little tarot shop. Yeah, I know. My problem is I want so many things all at once. I can't have 5 careers at one time. And yet I'm trying. No, I just was showing the color. 17 months, Debs. Yep, that's what I'm trying to work on and stop racing through and trying to do everything at once. I've got to slow down. But right now, I'm just learning how to sit down. You see, foot's still going, but I'm not pacing. I'm getting better at doing that. Unless I'm like really, really chaosy in my head. Yeah. It's nice to be able to sit still. I haven't really, like, I'm usually into something. I'm always doing something. Habit, I guess. I'm used to pacing. And because when you're focusing on something like that's not around you but in front of you, it's not so hard. But I hope everybody's having a great day. I see everybody coming in, but not a lot staying. Sorry I'm boring. I do have 5 slots open for $10 tarot readings. Payment info is in the link tree in the bio. Today is my last day to get them in, so if you want one, please come and do it today. It would be a really good time. My peoples are leaving. Bye-bye, peoples. I'm looking at all these people coming in and nobody talks. I'm sorry if you feel shy. I hope it's not because you're in here for a bad reason. Thank you, Happy. Good morning, Denture. He is doing good. Growing too damn fast. No, I know you're in here. You always talk when you come in. I'm doing good, Keppy, and you? Yep. I am here. Well, I have a son now. I'm 17 months sober. Living in an Oxford house. Yes, I'm back doing tarot. That's how I'm paying the rent here. In fact, I'm pushing readings for today. School is going great. I do my social studies ready test on Tuesday to see if I'm ready to take the GED test. Thank you, Missy. Now, some of these names I recognize. Thank you, Keppy. I'm just seeing a lot of brand new accounts coming in, not saying anything and lurking, which tells me what's happening. Thank you, Happy. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, Sharon. If I get a high enough score that it looks like I'll pass, the plan is we'll schedule the GED for that section because I can break it down into 4 sections. So the plan is right now to do social studies, then science, then reading, then math. I am Franny, 17 months sober. Congratulations on being in recovery too. Oh, thank you, Belle. Thank you, Savage. You too, Happy. Thanks for stopping in. I have 5 spots open for readings today. I need to get filled. $10. Payment info in the link tree. My gum hurts. That's your belief, not everybody else's. So I'm in a hybrid mix of GED and adult education classes. The classes are to get me ready to take the GED test, which I'm sure you know is the high school equivalency diploma. The classes just cover what's going to be, or a sample of things that might be on the test. They test you every so often to see how you would perform on the GED, and once your scores are high enough, they help you get it scheduled. Once I take the test, I don't have to take it again unless they change the test. Hey, Jamie. It's good for a lifetime unless they change it. So I go Tuesday for language arts, which covers social studies, science, and reading. And then I go Wednesday for the adult education level math to kind of keep the basics fresh in my head. And that has science too. Oh my God, Gabby, I am so sorry. Those poor babies. I am so sorry. Thank you guys for the gifts. Thank you, Jess. Oh, I was talking about classes. Wednesday's adult education, which is the lower level math and some science. And then Thursdays, I am in the GED level math class as tutoring. That's terrible. No, you're not negative, Brittany. You would be negative if you were in here like saying you still look or something like that. Thank you, B. Thank you, Gina. Whenever the scores say I'm ready and I want to, I could take it now if I want. I just don't think I would pass it. But Tuesday, if my test goes good Tuesday, then I'm going to take the first portion. I'm in an Oxford house, which is sober living. I'm just going to do it section by section and do it that way so it's less stressful. That's what my teacher advised. She said it's easier that way. It's less overwhelming. Your brain doesn't like seize up on you. And because some of the sections are really long, I'm going to listen. She knows. She's been doing this a long time. But the director says that if I keep up the way I'm going and keep advancing the way I'm going, then I should be able to be in college in January. Which is exciting. Thank you, B. He's doing good. Starting to walk. He's learning how to open doorknobs. 10 times the trouble. I had to mount my TV because he thought it was a fun place to throw toys. I have only blocked one account, and that was talking about tarot being fake. So, are you sure? It's also always questionable for me when somebody comes back on another account to ask why they're blocked. Well, thank you, Leanne. Like, I'm not trying to be mean. Are you the one that said tarot was made up? Because I'm in here and I have not... I'm the only person in here who can block. And I have not blocked anybody by that name today. So maybe it's a TikTok glitch. Because I don't have you in my block list and I don't have any mods one right now. And I haven't gone through the viewer list, so I'm going to vote TikTok glitch. It is beautiful, and life is definitely much better when you're not chasing anything. And now that everything's balanced, I don't feel like Matt is liquid handcuffs anymore. I get my first week take-homes starting Monday. I'm so excited. That's a thing that happened today. Also, I see numbers back up, so here's a reminder. I have 5 spots I need to fill for tarot today. $10 a reading. Payment info is in the link tree in the bio. I know. People look at me in use and swear that's how I am. He's at daycare right now, Brittany. Thank you, Missy. Like, some of the things I said and did were really, really not okay. And yes, some of it was reaction, but that doesn't make it okay. It needs to be cleaned. It has a little hidden halo with little stones in it. I feel you there, B. It's taken being where I am today to realize how little of myself I actually know. Thank you, Savannah. I need to get it cleaned. The dirt gets around the sides of the stone. I think you can kind of see it there. And then it doesn't sparkle as much. Thank you, Blazed. I am feeling the love today. I appreciate it. I was saying earlier, I went through and unblocked a lot of accounts yesterday, too. Well, thank you, B. Oh, yeah. I already have a list of goals. The problem is getting the funds to do it. With how things are going right now and nobody wanting to hire me, that's like my biggest hurdle. Although the college said that there is a work from home job they are aware of, but they have to check the hour requirements because some of them require you to be full-time. So, we'll see. Because my time, I only have Mondays and Fridays off, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday I go to school, and I only have like 2.5 hours after class that I could work before daycare closes. He did. He grew up way too fast. Well, thank you, HK. Thank you, Livy. Oh, yeah. His dad was just here with us Sunday. And I think he's coming this week. But he's here almost every week. Unless there's something that really has to be done. And we video chat every day. And boy, does he knows, because we use WhatsApp. He knows the ring sound. Oh, we're still together, B. He was not my ex-husband's son. Yeah. My situation. Both of us had other partners. So it wasn't the ideal situation. Yep. He didn't have to, and boy did he. He did more than I actually honestly expected him to do because his culture teaches it's all on the woman. Thank you, Livy. I think a lot of you guys follow me. I just wish I could link the names to the faces. Although I did link one. I found her in my block list. Her name was Brandy. And I was able to unblock her account. I don't even know why it was blocked. It is. And I'm so glad he has his dad. Well, I'll look for you, Maddie. I see more people coming, so I'll say it again. I have 5 tarot spots I need to fill for rent today. $10 a reading. Payment info is in the link tree in the bio. It's been a half hour, but I'm starting to get nervous. 17 months. Yep, already. I say the same thing, and he's working on walking with his little pushers and took his first steps alone week before last. Like, I'm not ready. He's already not having his binky all day at daycare. But they did that on their own. He's with me. He's totally different. So part of me is wondering if they just take it from him and he just has to comfort himself. But I don't know. He doesn't look upset, so maybe not. He is, Brenda. He's already starting the terrible twos. See, this is the other thing that makes me nervous. I mention it and there goes the numbers. That's what they say, is that as long as he doesn't see it and he stays busy, he doesn't want it. But I know he was in my room yesterday carrying on with binkies he couldn't see until he got it. So I don't know. Maybe it's just Mama being nervous. Woohoo, I got a reading coming. Yeah, that's what I'm told. I have one for 18 to 36 months, and that's his last one. I think I have to work on it because I'm not ready. And that's not okay. I need to go by what he's ready for. But his teeth are coming in, and when he gets them just a little bit further, I'm done. He can have it to sleep, and then we're no more during the day, and then wean him off from sleep too. Whoever just got the reading, can you tell me the first initial of your name to claim it, please? What kind of reading did you want, babe? Oh, I didn't light my candle today. I'm glad to see I'm not the only parent who resists because they're not ready. Ugh. Okay, let's see. Anybody watching who wants a reading? I need 4 more for the day to finish the rent, so all are welcome. If you're not here for a reading, please don't feel like you have to leave. That's what I get for walking with cards in my hand, because I just tripped. That's it. I feel like every time I do a reading, everybody leaves, and I don't want that to be a vibe here. Like, oh, fun. Please don't feel like you gotta run. I'll be like maybe 5-10 minutes. And then we go back to the chat. Readings are $10. My payment info is in my link tree in the bio. Just please put it in the note that it's for a reading. Anything that's sent, always note what it's for, because I have no way to know. And I've missed people who wanted readings, and I've tried to give readings to people who didn't. Because that's my hair in the sun. I do not have Venmo. See? Trolls got it taken a long, long time ago. Ooh. I see better luck on the way. Oh! Could be in the realm of relationships and fertility. Fertility not only meaning babies, but also in your ability to produce, whether it's, let's see, oh, there we go. Whether it's in the realm of creativity together, whether it's work projects, and like referring to a fertile mind. But I will say, if you don't want to get pregnant, be careful. These are both fertility cards. Emperor being male fertility, female being Empress. And typically when I get the two together, that's what it is. Wheel of Fortune is definitely here. And that's telling me luck is changing. I have the vibe it's for the better. This is very much coming out to looking like a love reading, or to have to do with someone that you're in a relationship with, who's possibly going through it with you. I'm getting a lot of partner type cards, like the Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Empress, Emperor, Lovers. These all speak of relationship for me. Some of the luck change is going to be financially, but there's that Wheel of Fortune. Things are definitely on the horizon if they haven't started already. And keep in mind, enjoy it while you have it, because there always has to be a come down to come back up. It sucks, but that's just the way it is. Then, as I said, I have the Emperor and Empress. Very good cards to have together, especially in a relationship of any kind, not just romantic. This is a couple that can work very well together. One can step forward, the other step back without complaint. There is no I run the household with these cards. You share. You are equal. Absolutely 100% equal. And nobody or nothing will change that. As I said, it is a card of fertility. So if you're a creative, have to make things for work, those would profit. Those would probably be very successful. But again, I will warn that this can also mean fertility in the baby making sense. So if you don't want a baby, be careful. I then have the King and Queen of Pentacles, which tells me we have both people involved in this, whether it's you and someone else or somebody close to you that maybe you're trying to set up. This tells me very similar interests. They want a good life. They want to be able to provide for themselves, from those they love. They want to be able to do the fun things and not have to worry about living paycheck to paycheck. Both very into their jobs, possibly workaholics. Okay. And very grounded, very, what's the word I want to use? you may have your emotions. You may not get along sometimes. I forgot. I'm sorry. But in the overall, you don't go out of your head. You don't lose control. The worst that happens is you may say things that you regret. However, I feel like even that isn't a huge big thing. Your disagreements are verbal, definitely not physical, and may actually be getting better. Especially, readings are $10 and the pay info is in the link tree in the bio. Especially with this Lover's card, I feel like both of you are making a conscious choice to work on things and be better. Whether you are aware of it, or whether both partners are aware of it or not. He may have plans and you have plans, but neither one is aware of it. And I also have the Ace of Pentacles, which says financially, physically, things are getting better. Absolutely thriving energy with this. Now, you're not going to be a millionaire, but you're going to be comfortable. Life isn't going to be as upsetting as it's been recently. And it's coming from unexpected places. You'll realize what's up, but you won't see it coming. It's coming, babe. It is coming. And good luck to you. I have PayPal too. You're very welcome. I put my foot to sleep, so we gotta walk it off. Give me a second. Yeah, I've been good. Busy, but good. I know I've been out of touch because freaking... Okay. The only other options I have besides that would be Chime or Apple Pay. So, yay, FYP! I do readings whenever they're paid for. I noticed my numbers were a little higher today. And I'm seeing, again, a lot of people who used to watch or used to be followers are here. So that makes me happy. I went on a massive unblocking spree last night. They are $10 and payment options are in the link tree in the bio. Okay, Kayla, good luck. Thank you, H. Thanks, babe. Thank you, Crowns. I feel better, too. 17 months sober. I think you're right, Kaylee. The ones who actually meant well are the ones who see it. The ones who never had good intentions are the ones who swear I'm still doing bad. Now, the one thing I do regret is that I didn't clean up earlier in pregnancy. I regret that I used through it, but I'm blessed that he didn't have to suffer for my mistakes. So I won't say it eases some of the guilt, but at least he won't have to pay for my sins. That's exactly what I do, H. I'm just putting it out there like, yeah, I never lost him. He spent 3 weeks with his dad while we made room at the rehab for him when I first went in. And that's the only time he's been away from me. He does not go on overnights with his dad because I have serious anxiety about it, especially being so far away. So yeah, it's us. He goes to daycare and that's it. Well, thank you, Perfect. Hey, Kara, how are you? Wow, you were not kidding about the For You page. Hi, everybody. If you're looking like, hey, do I know you? Yes, I am the Miss Ashy Cat. Yeah, so you know, the hotel days is when it really started getting bad. Thank you, I am good. Congratulations on 13 years. Hey, Sydney. we were in rehab. Hey, Miss Lisa. We were in a Mommy and Me. That was the only way I was going to do it, was if he could be with me. And I almost didn't go over that 3 weeks, but his dad was the one who was like, I can't bury you. Sucker knew how to get me. Thank you, Lisa Lou. Well, thank you, Kaylee. The closest you get is like the picture on my Facebook with his face with the hearts over his eyes. That's all I show. Thank you, Rachel. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the love today. It's unusual to be on the For You page, and I've only been trolled twice. Like, this is a good day. I've got 4 more tarot spots I need to fill today to take care of rent. Readings are $10 a piece. Payment info is in the link tree in the bio. Much appreciated. I hate leaving it to the last second. Dennis really screwed me up this week. But here I am. Beyond crazy. Well, thank you, Queen. The only thing I'm still dealing with is I did some damage to my nose and my sinuses. Thank you, Kaylee. The PayPal is paypal.me/ashcatonfire. Apple Pay, I would have to give you my number for. If you want to do Apple Pay, I can get my laptop and DM you the number. Okay, hang on. I'll type it in the chat. I'm glad to hear that, Megan. You're welcome, Kayla. I pay weekly rent and didn't do my readings in the way that I should have this week, so I needed 4 more to get rent together. It's $40. And of course, if I get more readings than that, I'll take them. Don't feel like I'm only going to do 4 and then be like, oh, but okay, bye. I pay $185 now. I'm sorry, $190. It was $175 and they raised it by 15. It was supposed to be 10, but yeah, that fell through. It is very hard, but I get why they do it. It's to teach us responsibility and to make sure that we don't rush off and screw ourselves, I guess. When I actually do... Okay, that was you. What kind did you want, hun? And again, while I'm doing readings, don't feel like you have to leave. I love chatting between readings and would love to stay talking to y'all, especially getting on the For You page and having everybody coming back. Please don't feel like I'm cutting you out. We can pull what's called a general and just see what comes out, or you can ask a question. Whatever you have, you can describe the issue, ask the question, and we'll work it out. Hey, RL. General, I can do that. And again, don't feel like you have to go just because you don't have a reading, guys. I will chat as soon as I am done. Literally like 5 minutes. Ooh, we got the 7 of Cups. You got some big dreams you're working on. They can sometimes. You're where you're meant to be when you're meant to be there. Do you have dreams to travel or move? I'm hearing getaway, so I'm thinking more like vacation, change of scenery, escaping something. Okay. That first card is heavy on the dreams. 7 of Cups is building castle in the sky card. And then I have the Six of Swords, which is very much a I'm walking away and starting over card. This time, though, I don't feel it. I really feel like it's more of a getaway. I'm walking away to fix me. It's funny that you're talking about a separation, and I'll tell you why. We're getting there. Definitely got some big plans, big dreams. You've put a lot of energy into these, and you're doing what you can to bring them around. So don't feel like you're not doing enough. That's not on you. Then I have that Six of Swords, like I said. Yep, that was a long time ago. This is the card that made me feel like moving, changing scenery, getting away was a big thing. I also, with this Queen of Cups, get the feeling there's a lot of emotion behind this, and the Knight of Cups backs that up. This is something you're doing from the heart that, honestly, I think it would break your heart if you couldn't work out. You are really bound and determined to make things happen. Now, you're going to have to listen to your gut as to when to talk to him, when to make the moves, whatever you want to call it. But I do feel like as time goes on and he realizes and you realize more how uncomfortable it is apart, that you will be willing to put the work in and save the marriage. It will not be easy work with this Eight of Wands. It's going to be backbreaking work. But if you really want it, it will absolutely be worth it to you. And finally, I have the Ten of Pentacles, which is a card that speaks of prosperity, abundance, comfort, having your needs met, being in a happy place, having more than enough in every realm, not just money, love, needs, wants. It might take some time, but you will be able to work on it. I do paid readings, Stoney. Thank you, Tracy. I am so glad to see everybody coming in today. This is definitely the way my lives used to be. And it's nice to be here and actually see it and understand it and appreciate it. You're welcome. Good luck. Thank you, Haley. I'm glad to be back, Amber. I came back in February, and it's taken some rebuilding, but we're getting there. I'm hoping to catch my page back up to where it was when they banned it, that 121,000 or more. That would be nice. I did go on a massive unblocking spree last night. There was a lot of people who had been following me that I blocked, and I don't know why I blocked them, so I'll probably be doing that again. Thank you, Rihanna. Thank you, Lee. I'm glad to be back. I am live 5 days a week, so if you guys want to be here with me, make sure you drop a follow and turn on those alerts. I come on the same time every day, roughly, so you can also just go by the time. I'm usually on around 12:15, 12:30 Eastern time. And I'm usually on for about an hour and a half or so. Yes, Haley. And I'll be able to help people in ways that I love, like the recovery side, the advice and tarot side. It's coming together. It is coming together, and I love it. Yeah, truth is part of recovery. And, there's this funny thing called confidentiality. So if CPS really ordered rehab, you wouldn't know about it. Hi, Dirty Dozen. Why don't you go back to what you do with your abusive things and just get off my dick, okay? Following me so that you can run your mouth. That's really funny. You're okay, babe. I got it. Thank you, babe. And I caught the link and blocked them. When you have something like that, particularly like that, block and then mute for me, please. Because sometimes I can lose them. I can't help it because I know who it is. Yeah, I say it a lot. No, it's just, I have another mod in here too that I was letting know. She's new. Yesterday, it was coming in saying that I had dead cats in the yard with pictures that I don't even know what the pictures were. Like, claiming that it was 3 dead cats in this yard. It's not my yard, so I don't know who the hell's got 3 dead cats. Nor was there any cats present in there. So who knows? Thank you, Lindsay. Hello and welcome, everybody. I have space, or I have to fill at least 3 more spots for tarot, $10 a reading, and payment info is in the link tree. Exactly, R. Thank you, Sheena, but I do have to say I have not been, until October of 2023, I was never sober. I used less, but I was never sober. I'm sorry, Lindsay. Thank you, Cheryl. They do, Kara. Nope, that didn't bring me down at all. It felt good. It's called obsession. There's this, I've been looking for this thing. There was this whole quote that I read somewhere in NA that said about addicts being addicted to the drama of life, of that life. And so they have to stir up drama wherever they go. And how it's literally an addiction. They cannot live without the drama. And how that's not recovery, that's just sobriety. And I can't find it for the life of me. They are. The other thing that NA talked about, well, thank you, Gator. Exactly. Hey, Hopes. Another thing NA says is people, especially addicts, tend to project and will attack what they perceive in, how do I want to phrase this? They perceive themselves in you. You're doing something that they know they do, but they don't want to do it or admit it. So they attack you for it. So look at what was attacked. My money, my platform. Hey, Kim. It was crazy. We are doing good, Miss Kim. It does. Projection actually is something I talked about even when I was using. If you pay attention to what's attacked, that will tell you what their real issue is. If their issue was with me, then it would just be me. But it's always attempts to block money being made or block followers. Exactly, Rini. And unfortunately, it got a lot of really good people blocked because I didn't know who to trust. So I have been working on massive unblockings. I have YouTube too, you know. But that name tells me all I need to know. Why can I not get people who bully and troll to stop following me? Exactly. Thank you, Susan. No, we're talking about before, like, when things were really bad. They're in here trolling again. Well, thank you, Kara, for understanding. Exactly, Amber. The level of insanity is just, I don't know. But I can also tell you as far as TikTok closing, Trump is going to keep that open. If you haven't figured that out yet, then you're not watching. And I don't even like the man. I do believe he was paid off in some way to even keep it, but I'm not going to talk politics. Anyway. Even if it does close, I have YouTube. Exactly. Thank you, Liz. Exactly. And I will put a video up saying that and getting people to follow on there. And quite frankly, it was the only reason the TikTok ban went through was because they attached it to a necessary budgeting bill. And so you could let the government shut down or close TikTok. That was literally what the options were. Well, thank you, Rini. I pray he does too, Susan. When he wants it enough, he will. Hopefully it's sooner rather than later, but hopefully he will. Yes, they do, and it's hidden down in there. We'll see. You're welcome. Just so the people in here know, if TikTok does go dark, I have a YouTube. It's linked in my bio on my main profile page. Where the Linktree link is, it'll show you the 2 other links. Just click it and drop down. Thanks, guys. I'm really enjoying seeing how many people I can apologize to today, too. Like, I'll be doing another massive unblock today. I look at it this way. If I unblock the trolls, they'll out themselves. I did change my name on there. It's now Ashley's Recovery Corner. Exactly. Hey, Tori. Yes, I do attend NA, and yes, I do. Well, thank you, Gator. Oh, I hear you, Haley. I hear you. No, I've been back since February, but I just did a massive unblock last night. So you may have been blocked and are just now seeing me. I'm good, Mia. How are you? For those coming in who didn't know, I'm 17 months sober. Unfortunately, I did use pregnant. So my son is also 17 months. But working on amends and working on self-forgiveness. Thank God that he didn't have to suffer for my activities. We detoxed in labor, so he did not have to go through it. He was able to be medically detoxed with mommy. Thank God. And I'm now on mat, 17 months in. I get my 18-month key tag next month. Or this month. It is hard, Tori, and congrats on 6 years. Yes, I am. I get my first week take-homes Monday. Thank you, R. I'm glad he didn't. I used to be so against it, but it's definitely changed my life. And now that it's balanced and I have the sweats and hot flashes taken care of, life is beautiful. It feels like brand new recovery all over again. Absolutely. Me too. Thank you, Isa. Exactly, R. Well, thank you, Tori. Congrats, Gator. We do. So far, he's actually ahead of the game. He is already saying and doing things that way above his age level. But we keep an eye. His doctor sees him every 3 months. We're watching. Thank you, Tori. I am too. Thank you, Moth. The goal when it was made is to eventually come off, but it's case by case. Some people can't. Some people can. Yep. For me, I was I was getting from the same clinic for the rehab, but they don't count that time because the rehab controlled it. So I had broken out. Am I finally getting my hormones regular? No, you're fine. Never hesitate to ask. Thank you, Tori. Congrats on 1 year, Haley. Oh, mine talks up a storm. He's counting to 5 on his fingers. But I know he can regress. I know. I'm watching. And I'm praying not, because I don't know where I'd be if he did. Oh, I'm loving it. I swear I was made to be a mommy. I feel complete. And like I have a reason to live. I don't judge for being on that. They can handle that better in a baby than anything else. Oh, thank you, Gator. Thank you, Kate. Yep. Everybody says that you can't get sober for somebody else, and I disagree. I got and stayed sober for that little boy to have the best me he can have. And that's the only thing that holds me in sometimes. Oh, I know, Amber. I saw so many cases in the rehab. Yes, I do. I would love to have a little girl. But I said no more than 3 kids. Well, that's my thing. I want it for him to have the best me there is. So I guess I do kind of do it for me that way. He is 17 months. Just turned on the 1st. Oh my God, I just realized what your name is. It's me, Mario. I just realized that's what it was. Thank you, Izza. Hey, Mikey. Oh, I know, Amber. It really does fly. Thank you, Wee. I would have cried, Tori. That was my worst fear, is 2 under 2. Yes, we are, Gator. Oh, no. I don't want that many. Congrats on 14 years. I'm good, Mikey, and you? Thank you, Recover. I had posted a video. We had a false positive with a faulty test. So, yeah, you probably saw that. I have 6 more months to my 2 years. Yes, we do. And I'm loving that I'm having the people who wanted this come back. Tori, I think you might need to go out and come back because your chat is bugging too. My baby's November 1st. Yep, birthday twins. I might actually stay a little later today. I don't know. I'm really liking the vibe. I don't want to leave today. Usually I leave at like an hour and a half, but the vibe is very good today. Hey, Peek. I need 2 more readings. So 20. I see you, Sharon. I love yours more, Peak. Worst case, you'll have to go down and do my chore with me. Well, thank you, Jessica. You don't have to, Mindy. I'd rather earn it. It's all right. Yeah, TikTok was glitching. Somebody else had just sent like dozens of their chat. Well, thanks for stopping in. I haven't seen you in so long. Like, I can't even remember when the last time was. But I remember you coming on and saying peekaboo all the time. Wow, that's close. My boy's November 1st. So I have trash and laundry room this week. Good to see you guys too. Thank you. Growing too fast, counting to 5 with his fingers. Like 1, 2. It's so cute. Well, thank you, Mindy. I'm glad to see you back. And yes, 17 months sober. I'm in Oxford House, which is a sober living facility. It is the lowest level of care there possibly is before living by yourself. Basically, they're here if you need somebody to talk to or to tell you if something seems wrong and to make sure you get surprise UAs and med checks. That's it. That's the only accountability. You do everything else. Thanks, Peak. Yep, 17 months. Thank you, Gator. It does. But you know what? This has been the best 17 months of my entire life. Thank you, Wishes. Being sober is great, yes, but I think my baby's the best part. I know, Christine. Thank you, Peak. I really do appreciate it. Thanks, Jessica. No, but if they suspect that I'm not taking my meds right, they will come in and count them. So if I'm showing signs of overuse. I should have unblocked everybody sooner. It's nice to see. There's faces I actually remember in here. Yes. Not only do I have a lockbox, I have it in my toughest to open drawer. And when I'm in the room, I have this. And when I leave the room, a brand new working lock. So I don't have to worry about anybody. If somebody broke in, anything, they'd really have to bust that door down. And that's an old solid wood door. So, no, I'm not afraid. Right now, I am working on my GED to get in for social work and addictions counseling. And I'm thinking about going for a peer recovery specialist. CPRS is what they call it. But mostly I just speak from experience. I shared my use online, so now I share my recovery online. I know a place that will help me get my CPRS, so I'm thinking I might do that. It's a lot to take one, but I think I might. Thank you, Megan. Oh, I'm sure there are. I am sure there are. I know of at least one. Absolutely right, Gator. I don't know of a Gabby with an addiction problem. No, thank you, babe. I could. I just don't want to overstress myself. But I figure I might as well wait until I'm the 2 years sober before I try, because you have to be to get it. So it makes sense to just do it all at once. But it's a lot of hours I got to put in. A lot. I need like 500 clinical hours on top of class hours. So it's a lot. It's not easy. I do it too, but I'd rather help. Nope. I was online long before I ever used. So this is actually more like getting myself back. People know me as Miss Ashy Cat, but I actually used to do a makeup YouTube back in like 2010, 2011, until my ex took my camera because he said I was showing myself too much. Well, thank you for saying that, see, and I hope to see you continue through it. How long you got? Wow. I have to ask what my clinics is. Maybe I could do that. I definitely want to help, and I want to get into social work so I can work with like CPS in the hospitals for moms who were in my position. Well, you learn to be better, so that should counter the shame, Lisa. Now, honestly, that would probably be triggering for me to do the makeup again. Thank you, Lisa. If I did it like when I was in the hotel, I could probably do it. But to sit down and do YouTube again, it would bring back too many memories of my ex. Yeah. I'll ask mine and see. I've always wanted to be some kind of a counselor since I started receiving it in treatment in counseling back in 2011. And I had originally wanted psych, so I haven't ventured very far with addictions. But I gotta get my GED, so I'm busting my butt, catching up on everything now. I'm getting ready to test to see if I can take my social studies section yet. And that'll be my first part of the test. And then once I'm able to do that, I can go to the college transition class. But I have to have so much. I think it's 25 or 50% completed before I can do that. Exactly, Gator. But you know what? I can't remember if it was on this page. I think it was. I had a video from when I was not sober where I was talking about going back to school, and I was going to do it online. And I got so much backlash that I didn't do it. I gave up. And now I think it's spite that makes me keep going. My mom always said I'd give up. The haters said I give up. So now it's like, nah, I can't give up. I have to be here. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Lisa. I think I know which one you're talking about. That was for Lisa. That was actually from a while ago. Thank you, Brooke. This is part of why I unblocked people, because there were so many I didn't even know why they were blocked. And y'all was probably blocked for trying to help. Nope. I put it out there that I was willing to let them at least meet my baby. He could come with his dad or somebody else, and they never took it up. And I know my mom, at least, is stalking my stuff. That's what she does. To be honest, I hope I could be and not have issues. Are my lashes gappy? I need to get back on my serum. I'm really hoping that I can handle it. I just unblocked you. I remember seeing your name. Exactly. I'm now trying to get it to where it's only the really, really bad people that are blocked. Because I tell you what, with y'all blocked, the lives I used to have, I can't get. I realize now a lot of my people before were haters that were trying to see me fail. But in the beginning, when I had the readings and the chats, and it would be even split, like right when I first got in the hotel, this is the vibe that I've been missing. Well, thank you, Emily. Thank you very much. I guess I'll need to unblock some more tonight, because I see a lot of you are really good people who really just wanted the best. I didn't trust because I was getting trolled so hard. And honestly, I didn't believe I had a problem. Hey, Meredith. Hey, Hope. Congrats, Kate. That's a big step. Oh, I was very lost in it. But I'm here now. Exactly, Reenie. It's going good, Hope, and yours? I agree, Emily. And here I am. I thought it would break me to get out of it. I thought that I would end my days in it, and I didn't have to. And now I want to go and help the women the way that I wish I'd have been helped. It's part of why I want to do both. Are you serious, Amber? Well, I'm glad you found me. And thank you. I'm glad to hear that, Hope. Well, thank you, Emily. You know what gets me is the people who saw an addict, who knew I was an addict, who knew what addict behavior was, who continued to say that that made me a vile person for doing what an addict does. And my plans for today are to hang out with you guys and then do my chore. I have trash in the laundry room to clean up. Exactly. And that's how I see it now. Like, I did everything I was supposed to do or could do where I was, so. And that's what I got when, I don't know if you remember Breaker Strings being in my lives or if you were here for that. She stumbled on me in 2021 and has become one of my best friends. She went on and lied for me to try and protect me. Hey, Snappy. Yeah, I unblocked a lot of people. I recognized your name, that's why I unblocked you. And thank you. I'm so happy to see I was right. I was really worried I was going to get massively trolled. And now I see why my page didn't really grow when I came back. Because I was busy blocking y'all. Thank you, Snappy. Exactly. And I never realized how many of you stayed. He is doing great, Snappy. He's counting to 5 on his fingers, walking with his pusher, took his first unassisted steps. That's how I see it, Rainey. I wish I'd done it sooner, but I can't take it back. 17 months. Yes, he did. And when he took his unassisted steps, he did too. And I always, when I'm on video chat with his dad, turn the phone so his dad can see and he can see his dad. He got to watch it with me. So that was really awesome. I don't know how you got blocked. It flies, doesn't it, Emily? I also suspect that a lot of you were blocked by the mods who didn't mean well. Well, thank you, Crystal. I appreciate that. And you know what? I agree. If I have thousands in my life, I want it to be because I've earned it. It could have been mods. I had mods who were block happy for a long while. I'm glad to hear that, Rainey. Yep. And I just had a couple who were overly protective, and I have guidelines of what I look for, and they didn't look for those same guidelines. So they would block people that I wouldn't have blocked. Hello from America. Well, thanks for sticking through that, and I'm glad you didn't have to go through all of it with me, Wishes. I did it first, Gator, when I first came back, but people started fighting back. See, one of the things that got me in trouble was because I was using and wasn't telling the truth, there was just enough truth to the story for people to believe it must all be true, and that's what happened. It took off. It's good, Jenna, and yours? Who knows, Snappy, but at least you're back. I think so, because you were there back in 2019. Yes, ma'am. I graduated rehab February 15th, and I'm now in an Oxford house, which, if you're not familiar, it's a sober living house, and is the last possible care that I could receive before I live on my own. It's so much better on my mental health. I love it. Thank you, Punta. Thank you, Crystal. Somebody has been talking to me for a little while about putting up my story on YouTube, just start to finish. And I've told it in bits and pieces on YouTube, on TikTok. But I don't know, is that something you all would want to see? And then I could put a sampler video together and let y'all see it on TikTok too. Well, thank you, Snappy. I know. There was a lot of people in that. There was a lot of people in that position. And looking back, I can't believe people were even liking watching me. Exactly. And that's why I do it. I want people to see it's possible, especially the ones who saw me then. Because guess what? At the end of the day, I was bad. I was really bad. And I can't deny it. And I was bad to the point that the kind people in my life I used and abused, took advantage of them. If I can come back from that, then anybody can. Oh yeah, they still do, Kate, but I ignore them. I have some of the worst. I saved all the lives. They're just locked private. And some of the stuff that I see on TikTok that was clipped from it is disturbing, that they're talking about how funny it was to see it and counting down to when I'd nod. That is disturbing. They did. The problem was the ones who were pure hatred actually are the ones that I noticed the most. And I didn't trust anybody else because of that. I know. And that was when I stood up. I don't know anything about her. I'm glad to hear that, Mama. Yep, they were adults. I think I just unblocked you last night, too. What's the question, Emily? That they are. DM me and I'll give you an address you can send it to, okay? I'm sorry to hear that, but hopefully things get better. It's never too late to get out. I mean, look at me. You're welcome. He doesn't understand the Easter Bunny yet, but I found the perfect basket for him in Walmart. You know how they do the pre-made ones? I don't want him to have a lot of candy. And I don't want to have to eat all that candy with my diabetes. So this basket that I found, there's two options. Both of them have a truck. It's just two different styles. But it has a little bit of candy and then this big truck toy. So I think I'm going to get him one of those. And then it's a lot easier on both of us. Yep, we did that too, Emily. That's what I was thinking. If you want to, Dawn, yes, you can. I do have Cash App. It is, click the link tree in my bio and you'll see the little icon that you can click on. Oh, speaking of outfits, this isn't what I wanted. I wanted the like suspender little suit with the bow tie, but they only had it in toddler sizes. So we got this. It's Bunnies. And he is going to wear this for his pictures on the 7th. They're so cute. It's okay. The thought counts. I thought so. At first I wasn't sure about the rabbits, but now I love it. He really doesn't need more clothes, but I'm probably going to go to church for Easter, so he can wear it for that. I begged them for daycare on the 7th to just put it on him, take the pictures, take it off. Thanks, Crystal. Are you... Well, I believe it. I've seen the post. It's just come from Canada. Yeah, I got a text message that was just Walmart. It's a repetitive thing, and it just made me roll my eyes. Yep, it was at Walmart. They had cute little suits, but like I said, they were only 2T. And then when I found out I could go on the app and get it sent, I already had this one. And I don't need 2 suits. But I have noticed Walmart has like 4 sections for girls and then this little itty bitty boy section. It didn't used to be like that. I know. It is Raise the Future brand. Oh, Child of Mine. Carter's Child of Mine. It was $14. But it's soft. Holy shit, that's a lot. I know. Mine is very skinny. He's tall and skinny, so I go through the same thing. It's hard to find him clothes that fit. I had to get that in 18 months because the shirt won't be long enough. He's already outgrowing his 12-month shirts. But the shorts, I'm going to figure out how to secure them around his waist. His dad's tall. Every man in that family is 5'10" or above. And his dad's a beanpole, so he got that from him too. Must be nice to eat the way he does and not really gain a pound. He started with the push toy. It's been a while. I'd have to check the picture and get the date. But he took his first unassisted steps the week before last. Oh, wow, that's a big boy, Brittany. No, she's tiny, Jenny. Yeah, we get along. Thank you, Jessica. Your daughter's almost as tall as me, Emily. Man comes up to my belly button already. Thank you, Brittany. They didn't. I checked. But it's okay. It's just gotta... He'll mostly be sitting down in them anyway, so it's alright. I did not realize I went over this far. I'm usually off here by now. Wow, that's a big baby. He really is, JoJo. He was... Oh, God, I got to dig this one out. £6, 13 ounces, and 20.7 inches long. I had to really think about that. He was so skinny that you could see his little rib cage bone here. And I thought that he was broken, that something formed wrong. I cried. I don't know how he hid in me. I barely showed. Yeah, I thought I broke him. And when the nurses showed me this beautiful alert baby, who's perfectly fine in the regular nursery, playing with the nurses and smiling, like, my heart just soared. No, he actually was late. But they said, the family said that his dad was that way too. He was born really skinny. But I'm going to go ahead and... I actually did both. I told them I wasn't going to be able to do it natural. And they told me to try it. After 40 minutes of pushing, my baby was stuck. We used the vacuum, couldn't get him out. And I ended up in emergency C-section and then ended up hemorrhaging. And yeah, I don't talk about it a lot. That's a big baby, Ash. He did, Snappy. Ooh, that is a big baby for that young. Mine was, I had him at 41 and 5. Yep, he was this way instead of this way. And so I'm glad she stopped with the vacuum because we could have really done damage. And she saw his heart rate going down, so they rushed me. And they had to put me to sleep because they couldn't get the epidural to work fast enough. But I'm going to get off of here. My mouth is getting dry. I still got chores to do. And only got a little bit of time before the baby comes. It's good to have you, Crystal. I will be back here tomorrow around 12:30. That's my normal schedule, Monday to Friday. And that's Eastern time. And you're more than welcome to DM. I'm going to be doing some more unblocking. So hopefully we can find some more people who didn't deserve it. And get everybody back the way it used to be. This is how my chats used to be before it got so bad. Hell, even when it was getting bad, y'all just DM me your main's name scrolling and I'll get it fixed. You too. Have a good day. I will hopefully see you all tomorrow. And thanks so much for those who got readings and helped get the rent together. I promise we're getting better about pushing it so it's smaller readings. I'm loving it, Mom. But I will talk to y'all later. Have a good day. Oh, you're brave. Kids are fun. All right, y'all. I'm out. Talk to you later. Key things. Bye.